Dino, Jack and Ash.
We're back.
Hello, good
Jackie,
morning.
turn that damn screen on that says all the information. Let's fire this up. Let's get online, man.
Let's
We're
get
back
it.
from holidays. I know, Ash, I'm sorry. What have you been doing?
I've just been here reading news.
Oh, shit.
I did have the Easter long weekend off, though, which was lovely. So I was away for that. That was
Where
nice.
did you go, Ashley?
I went up to Benalla.
Sick.
Vanilla.
Yeah.
Did you do hiking and running?
I actually did do hiking. I did do some running. I did some cycling. I did a bit of everything. My
Are you
boyfriend.
any closer to the Instagram post I said yes? With like a cliff in the background and like...
It's been a few months, guys.
Sure,
Settle
sure.
down.
Yeah,
but I did go up there to see my boyfriend's family. His family's
nice.
from up there. So what did you guys do?
One step closer.
One step closer, and traditionally you do move quite quickly with these sorts of things.
Hey.
So I can
No, traditionally I don't actually.
Yes, Ash, rebuttal.
Yeah,
What
no,
is
no.
that shit?
No, like in a relationship, things move fast.
No,
No.
traditionally.
You said traditionally you move fast.
Oh, sorry. I mean, like in a relationship, things
yeah.
move along fast.
Yeah, sure.
I disagree with that statement.
Okay.
What do you do, Jack, you idiot?
I just enjoyed Melbourne. The first week, I probably went a bit too hard. Like I did too much.
That's not like you.
I did too much, and at the start of last week, I was exhausted. And then I got my booster, and that absolutely wiped me for a day. And then I kind of just took it easy this last Easter long weekend down the peninsula.
Now, when you got your booster, you should have saved it for work. You know?
You've made a big judgment error there. That
Why are you
was
getting your booster on your holidays,
you
man?
idiot.
Because, I know, I did think that the next day
That's
when
a
I was
free hit.
sweating
That's
in
a
bed.
free day off. No one can go to you. I don't think. Yeah, you should still come in. That's a free day off, man.
Instead, you've done that on your holiday, feeling
Jackie.
funny, silly.
We taught you anything?
No, I feel like an idiot.
Yeah, well, a little bit, brother.
What did that first week do to you?
Shit.
There was just too much on, and then
Yeah.
I was like, okay, well, I'll be do something good for myself next week and get the booster, and then it didn't.
Sounds
agree
like
with
that
me.
first week put you into a state of disarray and you're making poor life decisions.
And it did,
Yeah.
did, and I also made poor life decisions in the first
In
week.
the first week.
What about you, Dean?
Went to Perth.
Oh, that Collingwood game. Did you see that?
Did I see it? I was watching it on the plane. Real quick recap. Eagles weren't expected to beat Collingwood because we don't have a team and we beat them.
Literally don't have a team.
And I was watching on the plane. I was loaded and the guy next to me he didn't care. He was watching motorsport. He was a motorsport person, so he wouldn't get it.
No.
He likes engines.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was crazy.
He would have just thought you were drunk.
Yeah.
Which you also were.
On the way, I missed my flight because I went out with Pangy the night before. And I blame him. And then I was 10 minutes late. And look, here's the thing about the airport. If you haven't flown for a while and you haven't got check-in luggage, don't forget that that's more time. You know, do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
So the last 2 years, I've been timing my run from the city to the airport with perfection. Mm-hmm. A minimal waiting time for everything. Mm-hmm. But this time I did the same timing right with a bag. Oh. And the lady's like, you can't get on the plane, man. All the bags are already in the plane.
Yeah, silly. Silly.
$1,200.
What?
Next flight, $1,200. It was a $1,200 mistake.
Surely, like, Hun could have just pretended you were on that flight and moved you across.
No, there's a whole process to get there's a cut-off for the bags.
Oh, that's absurd, charging you $1,200.
No, I had to. No, there wasn't a charge. It was the cost of a new flight.
Oh, so you just lost your fare.
Yeah, man. You missed your flight. You effed.
You miss your flight, you are. Yeah.
$1,200 mistake.
And also the airport's been manic since you guys have been on holiday. Like,
Yeah, it's wild, eh?
Wild.
Those poor bastards. They're not equipped for this.
no.
If they strike, what? They should. No, they should.
They've no. They've no staff. Like
Yeah.
there's just no staff to
But
maintain it.
I love and this happened yesterday actually with the traffic because traffic was really bad again.
Wasn't it?
What the mainstream media, but what the news bulletins put it down to is people forgetting how to travel and people
can't
forgetting
merge.
this traffic. No, but it's not that. It's just we're just really it's really busy on the road because it was a long weekend. And B, the poor airports have no staff. They're all in isolation. Mm-hmm. We know how to travel.
Yeah, people
Also,
don't know.
don't get angry with people that work in hospital or food joints.
No.
It's just they got no one. My Subway, I walked into my Subway at 1 a.m. And it was all open, all lights on, all salads available. And this little kid walks out from the back and goes, "Oh, we're closed, bro." And then he just walked back so I couldn't see him. And I was standing there angry because I'm like, why did you just wear clothes, bro, me and walk off? The whole shop's open. I could just take a cookie,
yourself.
you little shit.
You should have made your own sandwich.
And then I waited there because I wanted a bit more. And then he explained we got no staff, and I felt real bad and just went to...
Did you say, "You're here, Brett"?
Yeah, I should have, but I looked at Brett's eyes and...
He was broken, wasn't he?
He was broken.
Yeah.
Everyone's broken, mate. Chill out, everyone. And get to the airport on time. Otherwise, it'll cost you $1,200. Money that could have gone into my sports bet account. You know what I'm saying?
I get it. That multi.
Sure.
Don't gamble. It was a dumb joke.
My multi didn't get up yesterday, Ash.
Oh, no.
Because gambling's stupid. Gamble responsibly. Melbourne, it's the early show. We're back from holidays. Let's take some calls. Carl in... Oh, no, it's Ray. Big Razor. How you going, Ray?
Good morning, guys. Welcome back.
Oh, thanks, Ray. What have you been up to, you big dog?
Just on the way home to Geelong, mate. Just finished a shift at Melbourne Airport. You buggers have worked us hard this week.
Oh, you poor thing.
What's your job there, Ray?
I'm an aviation safety officer, mate.
What does that mean? Do you have to walk under the belly of the plane and say, "Oh, what's that leaking"?
No, we do all sorts of stuff out the airport, mate. Yeah, so just keeping everyone safe.
Right on.
Do you actually have to deal with any of the travellers, Ray, or not as such?
No, not as such. I feel for the guys that do. It's been pretty hectic.
Yeah.
Do you hold the little orange
It's a fun job.
baton things and direct the planes where to go?
No, we actually drive the little yellow cars and make sure that they go to the right bays and there's no incident.
Yeah, that's sick, those little automobiles that go on the runways, Ray.
That's correct. That's
Hey,
correct.
Have you ever seen the film Speed starring Keanu Reeves?
Yes, I have.
Have you seen where they rescue the people from the bus using one of those vehicles?
Yeah, it's pretty cool, eh?
Is it realistic, Ray?
I don't think so, mate. sorry, mate.
Test it out, though.
Exactly.
That'd be awesome.
I reckon Ray has the windiest job in the world because whenever you look down at those ground stuff, it's just always so windy, Ray.
Windy and cold during winter, mate. Yeah.
Hey, Ray, now shoot me straight. Do the pilots walk around like they're king shit?
I can't comment on that,
Yes,
mate.
yes,
Sorry.
Ray. This is a safe space, Ray. Come on.
No, it's everyone's lovely. Everyone gets on well.
Yeah. Rubbish.
Good morning to all the pilots.
If I was a pilot, I would too. You're keeping that thing in the air.
Yeah, good point. And the uniform's pretty cool. They'd give you a
Yeah.
bit of a complex, right?
Totally. Hey, Ray.
Yeah, they do say that they're glorified bus drivers, man. So
Shots fired, Ray.
no, I didn't say that.
But Ray
Sorry.
didn't say it. That's what they
No,
said.
exactly,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah.
Ray, we're going to send you a Hoyts recliner double pass, extra comfy recliners at just the beginning at Hoyts Cinemas. Book now at hoyts.com.au.
Oh, thank you, guys. I appreciate that very much. Have a great return to the shift.
Thanks, Ray.
Thanks,
You're a
Ray.
legend,
One of the
Ray.
great men of history. Sadly, now we go to Carl in Frankston. Good morning, Carl!
How you going, mate?
Good. How you been for the last 2 weeks? What have we missed in the life of Carl?
Mate, the last time you guys never called me back and said hello, I missed you guys.
Oh, were we supposed to call him back, Jackie?
I don't remember ever promising a call
No,
back.
I'm joking, I'm joking.
Carl, good to hear your voice. Are you well? Any questions? Can we do anything for you?
Mate, you know what you can do for me? Just send a good, positive vibe to everybody. Just stay safe.
Oh, yeah.
And I hope everyone had a safe weekend.
That's very
What are we staying safe from, Carl?
Yeah.
Oh, mate, you can stay safe from COVID.
Yes.
I can say.
What else, Carl?
Sharks?
Go through the list, Carl.
Sharks?
Yeah, that's good.
And also not have the booster when you're going on holiday.
Yeah,
I know.
silly.
Yeah, man.
I really...
Very unlike you. you milk this stuff for all it's worth, usually.
Mate, who does that?
Yes,
who does
Carl.
that? No,
Yes.
honestly, who does that?
I know.
I feel bad having days off. I do.
Mate, it's not about days off. It's about a holiday. Go enjoy yourself instead of spending the time because you had the booster. You can't go anywhere. You can't see anybody because you've had the booster.
Now, if you're just tuning in and thinking, is Carl saying don't get a booster? No. We're picking on Jack because he had it during his holidays rather than have it during work
And
time.
then felt run down.
You're eligible for a day off.
Usually in the holidays, I have the sweats for other reasons. But for this week, I had the sweats due to the booster.
Yeah. Normally, the
Hey, Jack,
orgy
just
sweat.
one question.
Yes?
What were you thinking?
I wasn't, Carl.
Yeah. What do we got for this
Our Hoyt's
beautiful man?
recliner double pass for Carl as well, because there's a beautiful Hoyt's there in Frankston, so you can take a loved one, Carl, and see a film.
Mate, you are an absolute legend. And you know, you guys absolutely make my morning every morning, I have to say.
I love you, Carl.
Good on you, Carl.
I sounded like
You
Carl
too,
for the
guys.
last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Love you, Carl. We're going to get out of here. I just read an article. We might have to go into greater depth tomorrow that an international survey has revealed the average penis size of men all over the world, and Australia has a ranking. And, well, Jack, what do you think we're rating on the world stage, penis-wise?
What, our centimetres?
No. Our ranking. So, ranking.
Our ranking.
Whether,
So, like, are we
whether the
first? Are we
Australian
second?
population has a larger size.
Are we third? Are we
I reckon we're
fourth?
7th.
You think we're seventh?
Take a stab in the dark.
I'm going to go 5th.
We're 43rd.
Who's number 1?
Says here. Where is it?
Hashtag journalism.
It says here, Tasmania. Oh, that's Australia. Yeah. I don't know the first one. I should know. Do you want to know?
Yeah,
I feel like we should
Obviously, right? Why would you bring it up?
Do you know I was asked over the holidays in interactions with somebody on some Instagram or some dating app, like, was it like the third question? So what's your size?
Ecuador have the biggest average.
Should we book a ticket?
And what's the
Cambodia
what was
are the smallest.
What was the size average in Ecuador?
Thanks for asking. 6.93 inches ahead of Cameroon. Come in real close second. Yeah. 5.6. But the smallest willies can be found in Cambodia at an average of 3.95 inches. Why is that funny?
Ash, don't shame them.
It's the early show with Deano, Jack and Ash. Get up and go.
On Nova 100.
Hey, y'all. A couple of things, Ash. The Lockie Hunter thing, is that out of nowhere? Or do we know anything about
Well,
that?
he's taken some time off previously, so
All right.
That's surprising.
yeah.
Can you play the Johnny Depp thing again?
I sure can. Just lift the curtain a little bit.
Whoa, someone's lifting a curtain.
Yeah. In radio or in your news bulletins, you want to try and keep the grabs fairly short and fairly punchy so they don't take up too much of the bulletin. He had so many gaps between each of these words. Like I
want the full one.
Do you
well,
reckon-
this is the edited one.
Is
so
he a
Fake
little
news.
Is he a little lit?
just very measured in everything.
And just
rehearsed.
Context this for us. So what's he talking
So
about?
he's taken to the stand. He and ex-wife Amber Heard are embroiled in this defamation lawsuit, and obviously she's come out with allegations saying there were times he assaulted her. He has taken to the stand in the lawsuit, and he's obviously testifying. He's giving evidence. But there are such big gaps between every single word that I've had to go through and cut
it all down.
Huge silences out of this grab. And even then, it is still a very slow grab.
There were arguments and things of that nature, but never did I myself reach the point of striking Miss Heard in any way, nor have I ever struck any woman.
There you go.
All I can picture is him wearing a pirate hat.
He did have sunglasses on.
I can picture him rehearsing that with his lawyer like all night the night before with the pirate hat on.
With the pirate hat on?
Yeah, him and his lawyer just sitting up at the Hilton down the road, and he's fully rehearsing.
With a feather in the pirate hat.
Yeah,
Maybe.
naturally.
And a parrot on his shoulder.
I have a feather.
Just in a hotel room, and then they start getting lit, and then Johnny's just opening bottles with a sword. Another one? Bam!
There you go.
And then it hits about 7 a.m. and the lawyer's like,
Another one.
Shit, we've got to be in court. Johnny, have 2 Valium. Let's go. And
Freshen up.
That's why he's talking so slowly, because he's on a cloud.
You can't take your sword to court, Johnny.
Put it away.
It'll look bad. You're talking about not being violent. You got a sword, you dumb shit. Bop, bop, bop. Anyway, Call us up. What are you doing, Melbourne? 13 24 10. We got some prizes. It's a few days old, but I want to play the Harry Styles audio from Coachella because I think it's a genius stroke from him to appeal to the slightly older folk like me. You got Shania Twain out on stage.
Wow.
Hey.
It's quite relevant today because there is some huge Harry Styles news coming out in about half an hour, as you
Good
know.
tease, Jack.
Regarding what?
Where it's embargoed.
What?
It's got the embargoed word on it, but it's exciting
Wow.
for Melbourne.
He's having he's not having a baby.
No.
Good morning, Melbourne. It's the early show. Coachella. Everyone knows what Coachella is in the States. It's becoming increasingly annoying for me to look at.
I had this exact convo at dinner last night with my mate Grace, and I was saying 5 years ago, I looked at that festival and I was like, that's sick, I want to go. This year, I'm like, everyone is annoying, the outfits are hideous, and it just looks like a TikTok crowd.
Is it just too commercialised?
Well, to put it this
think
way,
so.
imagine Coachella was a high school, and when it first started out, there was the cool music kids
Yes.
doing it, and now it's the cheerleaders and the jocks.
Dino, I'm so aligned with you on
yeah.
this.
Right
Okay.
Right on.
Bit too mainstream now for you.
Not even that,
It's
Ash.
not
It's
even
the-
that.
It's the people it's attracting.
Right.
Look at me, dipshits.
Vlogs.
Full-blown losers.
I don't like that word. It's very triple M.
Well, that's
I
me,
love
isn't
that
it?
word. I love that word. Yeah,
Isn't
you
that
fit
me?
in well at Triple M. They love you.
Nah, do you think I'm calling you a Coachella?
No.
All right.
No,
No.
way. As if, oh my God.
So that's where-
Ash would hike around Coachella.
Obviously.
That's where it's at now. It wouldn't surprise me if you saved for a ticket but couldn't see shit and were put out by rich people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
It wouldn't surprise me. I don't know that. Mm-hmm. Who was playing this year?
So we've got Harry Styles, Swedish House Mafia, Billie Eilish, The Weeknd, Doja Cat. Like, there's some big names.
Who
Obviously,
fills in for Kanye?
yeah, well, Kanye's not there. I'm not sure who ended up replacing him or if he even really needed a replacement. Billie Eilish and Harry Styles are two massive draw cards.
Yeah.
No, yeah, the lineup's always amazing.
Yeah.
I'm not, having
No.
a crack at the lineup, especially Doja Cat. I think she's wonderful.
She's
Oh,
the
she's
best.
good.
And you know who apparently was also amazing was Carly Rae Jepsen.
Yeah.
Hey, I just met you.
Right on.
Yeah.
And this is crazy.
She was good live, was she?
Yeah, apparently she's back.
Jeppo.
Jeppo.
That sounds racist, doesn't it? For some reason.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, is it?
Something about it feels wrong.
No.
Jeppo? Yeah, no.
I know.
Yeah.
It's not.
Yeah.
It's just a name. Anyway, Harry Styles is there, right? And I was thrilled to see on social media that he pulled out Shania Twain.
Another great Canadian.
Oh, she's proud.
Well done. quick to
Oh, yeah.
claim that.
Always quick off the mark.
Does that get a run at, like, your family dinners with you and Marilyn? A
feel-
rosé deep and you're both with TV remote singing to Shania?
One of my best friends is Canadian. She will often whip out, "Man, I Feel Like a Woman."
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
At a Ash Gardner family dinner, they all join hands and they thank the Lord for Justin Bieber, Jim Carrey,
Drake.
Ryan Reynolds, Drake,
Yep.
and
Shania Twain.
Jesus,
And Celine
Shania
Dion.
Twain, and Celine Dion.
Can't believe you missed one.
I'm losing my touch.
So Harry Styles introduced her like this and spoke about why Shania means something to him.
In the car with my mother as a child, this lady taught me to sing. She also told me that men are trash.
Oh man.
Good.
So yeah, right. Then they come on and start busting out some Shania-ness. Now I'm told people do drugs at these festivals.
Yep.
So can you imagine if you were on some kind of upper and this shit comes on? Drugs are bad.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
One thing I did notice watching this performance is Harry's microphone is a lot louder than Shania's.
Yes.
Like a lot louder.
Yeah.
I was watching it, I'm like, wait, is she singing? And she was singing.
She was.
But her microphone was just quite low.
Gotcha. That's her.
That was
They
her,
turned it
yeah.
up for that bit.
Yeah, they did.
It's a cool trick. I love tricks at festivals. Famously, Coachella was behind the Tupac hologram. Cool trick, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's a fun trick.
I'm not across that.
He came back in a
Came
hologram
back from the dead,
version.
man. Snoop brought him back.
Yeah.
I need to YouTube that.
Yeah.
Snoop went to his gravesite and blew weed smoke on it, and then Tupac rose.
He was there.
What's his last one?
You're still the one?
Oh, slow one. really cool.
That is cool. Harry should just redo her songs and release them on
It's
an
funny
album.
because to someone of my age, hearing Harry and Shania sing Man, I Feel Like a Woman, I know it's obviously a certified tune, but hearing him sing it with her makes it that much cooler now.
Yeah.
Like, I would want to Spotify it today.
Wicked.
Yeah.
Any other? Do you notice anything else from Coachella, anyone, or no?
There was the Revolve. I'm not sure if you guys saw the Revolve festival that sort of happens, or the party that happens on the side. And over the weekend, everyone was slamming it on TikTok, saying it was like Fire Festival 2.0.
Oh.
Because the
just
lines.
sandwiches and...
Well, you couldn't even get in. The lines were insane.
Yuck.
The
Ugh.
and apparently,
Jack is like, what's a line?
I know.
What's the line up?
What is a lineup? Yeah. You couldn't get in. There was people were brawling. Like, it was just not good. The coaches weren't rocking up. Anyway, Revolve have come out and released a statement blaming essentially COVID and saying that they were trying to make COVID safe practice a thing.
By making everyone gather in a little crowd out
in
the
a
front.
line. I just don't think in 2022 when you're doing a music festival you can lean on that anymore.
No.
Yeah, not enough credit goes to good festival promoters and organisation. It just makes it. It's either awesome or crap because of all the T crossing.
Yes.
Yes.
And the I dotting.
The bureaucratic red tape is what you're talking about.
So songs, I mean, music's a big part of all of our lives, and songs for me really like trigger memories. And you know how like if there's a moment in time or a certain period of time, you sort of assign it to a song. I don't know. I assign a lot of my life to music.
Mm-hmm.
Nostalgia, my friend.
Yeah, I'm a nostalgic guy. Mm-hmm. And for example, my first, like you will relate to this, Deano, my first month on this show, back at the very start of 2016, when I hear this song, it automatically reminds me of it.
Yeah, right on.
Do you remember Kiara's Gold?
Yeah, what?
So the very start of 2016.
2016.
We were playing this like every half hour.
Okay.
It's like a time machine.
Yeah, it
Your
takes
brain
you back.
puts you there.
And a song that
And smells do it as well.
Yes.
When I smell cigarettes on carpet, I think of home.
I love that for you.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Just that scent of Winnie Blue.
Yeah.
Well, for me, then we've just come off a 2-week break. Oh, sorry, Ash, you haven't. But Deano and I have just had 2 weeks off.
But a big announcement later for Ash.
Yeah. Big news coming.
Anyway.
And I think it's fair to say, I think you'll agree with this as well. For the month of April, this song is what's going to trigger April 2022 for me.
I've been throw up the sex in
I'm like having nightmares about this song.
Okay.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
You getting that?
Yeah.
Ash is not. No, Ash looks vacant. No, you might not. You don't have to.
Is this a TikTok thing?
Oh, mate. And Instagram story. And on the top of everyone's Spotify's list. Every venue I walked into Sorrento over the weekend was playing this.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
So a rapper, Jack Harlow, has remixed it.
Yes.
Obviously called it First Class. It's gone nuts on TikTok.
So the kiddies do a fun dance to this one?
So you're on TikTok now?
I'm a reader, not a feeder.
Gotcha.
Right, all my mates have it. So I'm like, I feel like I need to suss what they're doing.
Gotcha.
So this will define
April 2022.
And we're only, 20th of April. It's quite a bit of time.
Literally dreaming about it.
I like to listen to the thong song and go back to year 9.
Yeah, cute.
For some reason in radio, the newsreaders get screwed holidays-wise. You know, you get up earlier than us.
Yep.
And then, we get a ridiculous amount of holidays every year. And then Ash is still here just doing times and temps.
Busy copy and pasting news.com articles.
That
Talking
is
about-
not what happens.
Yeah. Sometimes, but Ash. Sometimes.
No.
Occasionally just a little Control-C, Control-V.
Never.
Nah, sorry, we didn't mean it.
No.
I take offence to
So
that.
we'll be on
Sort
holidays.
that out outside later.
We'll be on holidays, and Ash is here in the news booth with a few cats talking about Erst Wanky Road.
That's it.
But
Wank Road, as we discovered.
no. Oh yeah. You got holidays?
I have got tomorrow, Friday, and Monday off.
How did you go about this?
I asked Ben, and he's our boss,
Ben is a sweet man.
And he's a sweet man, and he made it happen.
Ash got him at a really good time, though, because yesterday, Ben, our boss...
Isn't he in New York?
He just landed back from New York. And then she requested the leave.
Please, sir.
Did you do your dot points on to why you should get the damn holiday?
No, because as the day where you guys were all heading on holiday...
Yeah.
And I'm walking out the door, at the end of my shift, and he looked at me and said, Ash, happy holidays. Oh. And I said, I'm not on holidays. And he said, you do. And he said, you do look very tired.
Oh, shit.
And then I said, yeah, I do. So I think he knew that
Here's
I needed...
a Botox voucher.
So I think he knew I needed a break.
We'll see you. When will we see you?
Tuesday.
All right.
Yeah.
It's the early show with Dino, Jack and Ash. Get up and go.
On Nova 100.
The new newsreader is a lot more professional than Ash.
She is. She takes it seriously, you can tell.
And it's good to have that finally.
I agree.
Ash has got her demons, and I think it comes out in her news bulletins,
And it's good that she's got 5 days off to deal with said demons.
Yeah.
Hey,
one sec. Joanne. Good morning, Joanne.
Hello. How are we this morning?
Good, Joanne. What's happening?
I'm just wanted to warn everyone, it looks like petrol prices are on their way up. I'm on my way into work and I've gone past 2 shells that are sitting at $1.95.
Yahtzee!
And then I've just gone past the Liberty at $1.49. So go fill up.
It's quite a difference, isn't it?
Where's that Liberty, Joanne?
That's on Lower Dandenong Road, just near DFO.
Joanne, no one can sniff out petrol quite like you, so thank you.
Wow.
Thank you very much for that, Joanne. That's very kind.
No worries.
All the best.
Have an awesome day.
Hey, you have an awesome day.
And again, delivered with more professionalism than Ash Gardner and confidence.
It was Carl, reckon. Frankston Carl, you got something for us?
Hello, mate. How are you?
Pretty good, brother. How are you?
Oh, long time no speak.
What have you been up to, Carl?
Too long.
Mate, I've been waiting on those cinema tickets that you promised me.
Oh, shit.
The which tickets?
Cinema tickets.
Oh, have you not received a message or anything?
No, nothing.
Oh, Salty Vic's checked out.
This reeks of Vic just... it's half the time you walk past Vic's desk and she's got like a mannequin there that she thinks people can't tell is not her.
Yeah.
When Vic's over at Vic Gardens, not at a bar, she's drinking at Vic Gardens.
Yeah, you know what? Even though it's an honest mistake, I just cannot not love you guys, yeah?
That's lovely.
Absolutely.
That's kind,
Well,
Carl.
Carl, we'll put some extra sugar in your prize pack for that. Hey, we will call you, all right, Carl? Promise.
Carl, I'll throw in a copy of Jonathan Brown's Life and Football.
Lucky duck. Lucky
His
duck.
book.
Hey, we'll call
You know
it.
what?
Yeah.
I'm just very, very proud to say that, it's Jonathan Brown,
Yeah, right on, man. It's a centerpiece for any coffee table.
Carl, have you been drinking?
Hey, we all have in a way. Like,
Have I
everyone's...
been drunk? No, I don't drink, mate.
Okay,
Exactly.
that's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Carl, we love you, mate. We'll give you a call. Promise today, okay? Keep that phone on. What time do you go to bed if you're up this early?
Mate, I go to bed probably about 9 o'clock.
We'll call you before 9, easily.
Vic will personally call you.
Yeah.
Mate, you're an absolute legend.
Hey,
Thank you.
Carl, all the best.
You can see why I asked that question.
Yeah.
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 Hey, I sat up and watched 10 minutes of the debate last night.
Right, so I can't get any headlines. So was it pretty dull affair?
It was so boring.
Okay, right.
And it made me, I know this sounds really bad to say, but it made me miss seeing Trump and Biden debate because that's the last sort of political debate I'd watch. And that was like watching a reality show.
Well, interestingly, you couldn't find it.
That was my next point. Why was it on Sky News? Not
It's
everyone
odd,
has
eh?
Foxtel. Why would you not put that on a free-to-air channel?
It's pretty odd. Like, it's the leader of the country. Most democratic nations would give people... they'd want people to watch it,
I would have thought
tucked
so.
away on Sky. Who watches Sky News?
No
I
one.
think the same company pays us, so we better be careful.
Foxtel's a brilliant platform, and I'm glad it was on there. But I feel like the next one we should maybe move to a station everyone or a channel everyone can view.
Yeah. Yeah, it's odd, hey?
Yeah.
But no, like, funny sound grabs or anything, eh?
Nah, no grabs, no major takeaways. And I saw a really good political editor sort of wrap it up. His name's Andrew Probyn, and he said, I don't think this will be a night that decides anything. These nights, especially the first of a campaign, They don't want to self-implode. They don't want to be stepping on any policy-laden mines.
Yeah.
Both leaders managed to avoid that, and both were quite confident in their messaging.
In other words, pretty uninspiring.
Pretty boring.
That's cool, man.
It was like a game of my horse is bigger than yours. It's as if there wasn't an audience. They were just sort of competing with
Like
each other.
what Putin's doing, showing his metaphorical dick with these nukes at the moment.
Yeah, just flopping it out.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Hey, gang, it's the early show. Ash isn't here. She's on holiday. Luke and Kilmore, time to play. You're fortunate to be on the radio just after a David Guetta song. So it's time to play How Old is David Guetta? Yes. All you have to do, friend, is guess how old David Guetta is without going over.
38.
Repeat, please.
38.
38 is not correct. He's 54 currently. Can you believe that?
Whoa.
54.
Oh, okay.
54, man.
54.
Yeah, I hope I'm still cool at 54, you know.
Mate, you're cool at the age you are now. You're what, 18?
Yes, Lukey, yeah. What have you called for, friend?
I was just listening, and the lady was saying the petrol prices look like they're going up.
Petrol chat. Yes, sir.
Anyone is unaware of this app, it's called Petrol Spy. You can actually check where the cheap petrol is. Ultimately, you can also download the 7-Eleven app and use the fueler.
So you're not just plugging this one app. You're giving us options here.
Yeah. Options to save your bags of cash.
Bags of cash.
Bags of cash, gang.
That's what we want. Luke, you'd make a good economic analyst on the Today Show or on Today Extra or something.
Or on Nova, on the morning show.
Yeah, man. No, hey, your catchphrase, you can say bags of cash is infectious. So if you ever call up again, Luke, not with a fuel tip necessarily, but anyway, we can save
bags of cash.
Yeah.
You call us up.
Bags of cash.
I'll see your name pop up and I'll put you straight to the damn radio. If you can tell us...
It's cash bags!
If you can tell us how to...
Save bags of cash.
No, Luke, you've got to deliver that with a little more confidence.
Yeah. If you can tell us how to...
Save bags of cash.
No, Lukey, Luke. Imagine we're at a TED Talk or some shit and you're trying to sell your point. You know, really give it to us. Hey, Luke, you're going to call us and tell us how to...
How to save your bags of cash.
A bit better.
I want you to go up at the end like bags of cash.
Yes.
Like that. Go again.
Tell us how to...
Save your bag of cash.
Oh, that's a bit better.
He doesn't.
You got to work on that, man. Thanks for calling,
I'll have to
Lukey.
get less than Smash Gardner.
Well, that's fine.
She's in rehab.
She's in rehab, but
she had 3 almond lattes yesterday, so she had to check herself in.
her heart started racing. It was wild, dog.
Hey, Luke, we're going to send you a Hoyts recliner double pass. Extra comfy recliners are just the beginning at Hoyts Cinemas. Book now at hoyts.com.au. And I'm going to throw in a copy of Jonathan Brown's Life and Football because we still have thousands.
Thousands, man. Thanks, man. Can't wait to talk to you next time when you tell us how to...
Save your bags of cash.
Ah, you son of a bitch. What do you got, Jack?
News overnight. You'll love this, Dino. The Kardashians, their new show, has been named, it's been revealed. It's the most watched series premiere on Hulu and Disney Plus. So they're the two platforms the show streams on. Hulu over in the States, Disney Plus here.
Congrats to Courtney, Kim, Kylie, all the gang.
Oh, one more. You nearly got there.
Chris.
Chloe.
Oh,
You know
I didn't
her.
say Chris though as well.
Yeah, no, she's the queen.
She's a huge asset to that show.
She is. The driving force, you'd say. So last week there was actually a premiere at Crown, which I'm not embarrassed to say I went to. And we got to see the first 2 episodes. There was a champagne wall, man. Disney Plus have money. It was way better than going to like a movie premiere.
Yeah.
You walked up the escalators at Crown and there's just this wall with like hundreds of glasses of champagne for you to take.
Well, good food.
Just cupcakes.
And did they at least stream one of them in?
They did a pre-recorded message from all of them.
Okay, that's something.
It was something. DJ Havana Brown hosted.
Oh, yes, there it is. Yeah, right. Did they drop all the episodes or is it a weekly thing?
It's a weekly thing, but at the premiere, they showed 2 episodes. Now, if you're not a fan of the Kardashians, I get it. It's boring. But this new show, regardless of whether you like them or not, the production value and it's so much better and quite impressive. It's quite cinematic. And in the first episode, everyone was dying to hear Kim talk about Pete. Davidson.
Oh, yeah.
Her new boyfriend. But this episode, the series starts with her getting the SNL gig. So she hasn't actually met Pete yet.
Gotcha.
So that's to come. But what we did get to see
Yes.
was Courtney and Travis Barker.
Oh, from Blink. Yes. Who are notoriously just sucking face in public like they're 15. There's nothing wrong with that.
And let me tell you, they're sucking face in front of the cameras as well.
Oh, thank God.
He's clearly not afraid of being on the show.
Oh, well, that's actually like that.
Which is, so do I respect that. And she seems super, super in love with him. But there was a particular scene that I wanted to bring to you, and it's when Courtney takes her daughter Penelope to Travis's studio.
Okay.
Mate, his studio is like Dino's playground. You just walk in, and there's about 50 bicycles, a ping pong table, and just heaps of empty room with drum kits, and they just ride around on their bikes.
Oh,
like, it looks super fun. But it's a really intimate, nice moment that happens between Travis and Courtney's daughter Penelope when she asks why he's always drumming on her mum.
Oh.
Why are you always like this to my mom?
I'm always drumming.
He's a drummer.
I said I'm going to use your mom as a drum one day, and I'm going to record it.
He's going to record it. You're going to use her butt?
Actually, that's what I thought would make the loudest noise.
It's a sweet moment between a child and her mum's butt and a drummer.
And her mum's new boyfriend.
Oh, that's nice.
Imagine saying that to a 9-year-old girl. I'm gonna drum on your mum's butt and record it.
Can you ask our bosses if we can play a Blink song tomorrow, and not the ones we got in the system?
An old school one?
Well, damn it.
Damn it. Okay.
It's a popular song.
I'll draft an email.
We don't even have it in the system.
Yeah, right, okay. Which makes me feel like it could be a no. But I'm gonna write the email.
But fight for it, Jack.
I will.
All right, so only one episode's out.
Yeah, and the second ep drops tonight on Disney Plus. But it's true. If you haven't given it a go, it's actually great.
The Early Show with Deano, Jack and Ash.
Good morning.
Albo's got COVID, on the campaign trail. It's Morrison v. Albo, and Albo's had to go indoors for 7 days. I reckon to be so thankful.
I do too. And I also don't really think it's going to have that much of a negative effect. Like, everyone's talking last night online, I saw about how to...
What does this mean?
Yeah, what does it mean for Albo? I don't think it means anything.
Yeah, I don't reckon either. I reckon he just gets to avoid awful, clunky situations.
Totally.
Has ScoMo had it? He has, right? I don't know.
I don't think... I can't remember.
He should try and get it. In this tit-for-tat world of politics, ScoMo should get it now.
Well, after the debate the other night, I feel like it makes sense that he does. And they shook hands. They had the most awkward handshake at the end of that debate without masks on.
What are you saying?
I'm saying ScoMo's testing positive in about 12 hours. So get the rat kit stocked up, Jen.
And then the next... Yes, Jen. And then the next debate will be a clunky as shit Zoom debate where their audio keeps dropping out. Oh, yeah.
And imagine, I couldn't pick two sort of less tech-savvy dudes to try and work out
Can you hear me, Albo? Albo!
You're on mute. Jenny, I can't unmute it.
Jenny, where's a baby for me to kiss, Jenny? That's interesting. There's Mike Tyson news you'll probably hear about today. He's gone to town on someone on an aeroplane.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it next.
Yeah.
What are you doing this weekend as well, Melbourne? 13, 24, 10. Hey, it's the Early Show. Let's talk to Elise in Melton. How you going, Elise? What's going on?
Good morning. I'm well, thank you. And yourself?
Pretty good. You're going to a concert tonight. Is it now, Jack? Do you know what it is, Jack? What concert?
I do know what it is.
All right, let me guess. Male?
Yes. And female, too.
Two? In the same act?
It's sort of like a traditional family from reggae.
You're saying Shepherd?
Oh,
no, a bit better than that.
How
the
awful.
Legend.
I didn't know them. That might give you a little hint, Dino. It's sort of...
The Legend. There's your hint. It's an album.
The Legend. I'm out. Well, who are you seeing?
The Wailers tonight.
Right on.
Very excited.
And where?
At 170 Russell Street. So I think it's the old billboard.
Yep. And first proper concert since everything?
Correct.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, since lockdown, yeah.
Have you had it yet? I just got to know all this. Have you had it?
It actually got postponed 2 years ago before COVID hit.
No, the bug in the lungs. You had it?
Pardon?
COVID. You had COVID yet?
No, I haven't.
Well, you're getting it tonight, Elise.
Hey-oh!
Hopefully not.
Yeah, hopefully not, Liz. How exciting.
Hey, Elise, we're going to send you a Hoyts recliner double pass as well to enjoy over the long weekend.
Fantastic.
Extra comfy
Thank you so
recliners
much.
are just the beginning at Hoyts Cinemas. Book now at hoyts.com.au. And I forget First Class and 50K is still happening, so you're in the draw for that as well.
Oh, fabulous. That's wonderful.
Have fun tonight.
Thank you. I shall do.
Ari in East Oakley. Well, what are you doing?
How you going? Just on the way to the gym there.
On the way to the gym, you psycho. Have you had that pre-gym protein stuff that makes you act like a lunatic?
No, I don't need it actually, but yeah, I heard those do good things for you. Get you the heart rate.
You can already tell Ari's big. Like, I can hear in his voice that he's a big, muscular boy that doesn't need it.
Or do you lift, you son of a bitch?
160.
What did you just say to me? That's like 2 of Jack's.
Oh, so he's gone straight past the protein power. He's just on roids.
Oh, smart. Don't take steroids.
I'm kidding, Ari. Ari, what are you doing this weekend?
We've got Greek Easter this weekend.
Right on, man. What does that entail, and how is it different to every other Easter?
We slab on the spit, crack the red eggs. Yeah, big feast going on, big Greek feast.
Oh, I'm so jealous, man.
Ari, what's the word for Greek Easter? Christian Petrarca was Instagram storying it the other day, and a few other people, and it's a great word and phrase.
So when you first see each other, you say Christos Anesti, which means that Christ is risen.
Mm-hmm.
And then the response is Alistos Anesti, which means he has indeed.
Why don't we have a cool back and forth like that in English?
Because we're idiots.
We're basic.
Hey, how do you say bong on in Greek?
How do you say what?
Nothing.
Ari, we're going to send you a Hoyts recliner double pass as well. Book now at hoyts.com.au, and you're in the draw for First Class and 50K.
Thanks so much, guys. Have a great day.
Good on you, mate.
Hey, Dino, before we get to Jake in Kilmore, do you remember a few weeks ago we spoke to Jake and he was getting his brother... He was saving his brother because he got
he's
done
in prison
for being underage in a strip club. He used a fake ID. So just to set the scene, Jake, you have a troublesome 17-year-old brother, don't you?
Yes, I do.
So what happened that night exactly?
Well, that night I got a phone call from the police saying that you snuck into a strip club with my old ID.
Yep.
Now, to top it off, guys, I got a phone call this morning saying he had actually got into a brothel.
Yep.
Done the deed with a lovely lady.
Yep.
And then as he was walking out, the cop said, "You're a bit young to be in there." Checked his ID, realised it was fake.
Shit.
And now I'm on the way to the police station in Melbourne, which is a 2.5-hour drive according to GPS.
Whoa!
To pick him up.
Wow. Hey, what happens in this scenario? So does that mean the sex worker has had relations with a minor?
Yes.
And then how are they implicated? And what happens here?
That I don't know. That's why I've got to speak to the police officer. When I spoke to the police officer this morning, there is possible charges on my brother and also the sex worker for not actually taking the time to look at the ID.
What? Hey, no one's winning here.
No one's winning. Jake.
No one's winning here, not even me.
Do you ever get to a point where you just think about maybe not answering the call or like somewhat distancing yourself from your brother?
I do, but because I love him so much, I just can't do it.
Yep, and there's a theme here with your brother, isn't there?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, there's a very...
Might be a bit of an impulse issue. Impulse control issue.
You need to buy him like an OnlyFans voucher or something.
This kid needs to...
He needs to sort himself out at home.
Yeah.
Before he leaves the house. And then he might be a little more relaxed going about his daily life.
Jack, it's not bad advice.
That's exactly right.
Jake, what a mess. What an absolute mess. And good luck to all involved. It's not funny, that's for sure.
No.
Yeah.
We're going to give you a Hoyts recliner double pass, Jake, hoyts.com.au to get your tickets. Maybe start introducing him to things like the movies and, more chill activities.
Yeah, and tell him if he does it too much, he'll go blind. Better get to this Mike Tyson news, but Ben in St Albans. Hi.
Hi, good morning, guys. Welcome back.
Thanks, Ben.
Thanks, Ben.
I just wanted to recap a couple of your highlights of the week.
Yep.
I really enjoyed when Jack Charles, our high-functioning executive, suggested that Ash Gardner is moving very fast as usual with her current boyfriend.
Yes, interesting.
Which she tried to shut down, Ben, but I'm accurate. But anyway.
Yes, so she's up the country making plans for her family, I suggest.
Yeah. So another highlight, Ben?
Well, actually, it's been a bit of a worry of mine for a while, and I think it's time we do an intervention on one Jack Charles.
Yeah. In what sense?
Well, I don't want him to wake up in a park like one Todd McKinney after his drink's been spiked.
All right. And how long have you been? All right. How long have you been worried about this happening to Jack?
Well, every time he takes holidays, an intervention starts like this.
Yeah.
Jack Charles, your party boy lifestyle is affecting me negatively in the following ways. When you take holidays, I'm not sure you'll ever be back on air.
Oh, Ben.
Wow, Ben. Hey, this is candid on.
And
oh shit! Yes.
And he started referring to himself in the third person, the goddamn maniac.
Yeah, that's no good, Jack. When did you do that?
No, that's so annoying, Ben. If I ever do that, call in immediately. I hate it when people do that. And also,
I'm Jack Charles, and I'm a 24-hour vibe.
Yeah,
I'm a full-time vibe.
Yeah, I think that's on camera.
I say I'm a full... Oh, yeah, no, you're right, Ben. I've said it. I've said it. Yep. I apologise to you and all of Melbourne.
Oh, thanks for the apology.
Ben, just so you know, I did have quite a relaxing break. I think it's just because people see all of the stuff I'm doing. Like, I do chill out, just so you know.
Well, it's good to hear. Take care of yourselves.
He doesn't. And
I do.
Ben, thanks for calling as always.
Love you guys.
And you, Ben. Imagine getting on an aeroplane if you're on a bender or something with a friend and you're flying business or first class, and that alone's exciting, It's, especially when you're shit-faced, basically.
And also, I imagine for someone like, if I was to fly business or first class, I would make use of the alcohol readily available to me.
Yeah, and if you're like a really young turkey, maybe you don't know how to shut up. Maybe your ability to read the room has left you.
Yeah.
And this guy in America has got on a plane, real drunk, annoyingly drunk. The guy's a mosquito. You watch this, you'll see the footage. Anyway, he's sitting behind Mike Tyson on it looks like first class, Jack.
I think business.
They're big. They're like big pens. You get a pen.
Yeah.
Like a pen's the wrong word. How do you describe
They're like two big gold class seats next to each other.
Yeah. Anyway, he's behind Mike Tyson and he looks relentless, this guy, just with the bullshit.
Yeah.
He looks real annoying, this guy, and his mate's filming and they go...
Yeah, and he's standing up over him. Like, he's behind Tyson, standing up, making signs and signals over his head. Like, what are you doing?
He's tickling a nuclear bomb, is what he's doing.
Spot
and
on.
Mike Tyson's sitting there pretty calm, it looks like. But, oh, man. And again, if you've got any ability to read the room, you'll see that Mike Tyson doesn't want to bar this bullshit, right?
Mike Tyson is, like... Kudos to him. Doesn't even acknowledge the bullshit that's going on behind him initially.
It looks like so much.
Yeah.
But then, as I said, at some point you got to realise you're poking Mike Tyson like a bear. And then there's this other footage of someone walking into the area and Mike's got up. He's had enough. And he's leant over the seat and he's just wailing. He's wailing on this dipshit.
It's hardcore.
And violence, I hate it. It makes me very uncomfortable. But this guy... This was preventable.
It's Mike Tyson, of all people, you idiots.
This was very preventable.
Yeah.
So I wonder what happened with all this, because he was bleeding and stuff. It was like, again, violence sucks, but you were poking Mike Tyson.
And the guy...
He's got head injuries, and his fists are weapons.
Mm-hmm. And the drunk bogan has gone to authorities after getting off the plane.
Yeah, good.
To try and press charges. But my favourite thing about the whole story... is that the irony in the fact Mike was on the way to speak at a cannabis capital conference. He was on the way to a bunch of chill human beings to talk about weed.
He was going to go sling his
ear
bites. And this guy, man, he looks so annoying. Again, like other random acts of violence, you're like, why did that happen? This guy, you can see how this happened.
Yeah, it's like putting your hand in a bee's nest. What do you think is going to happen?
Is this audio, you're like, can you hear what's going on?
You can sort of hear at the start a few hits from Mike.
Oh, Jesus.
Hey. Hey, Mike, come on. Let's go stop that.
At this point, the bull is out of the the cage.
It's
That's
all
not
over.
a saying. I know that. Yeah, wild.
What I love, though, is I don't think Mike's that fazed by it because Mike, he was on the way to speak at this cannabis conference. He was meant to speak at midday, right, in Miami. The organisers have just released a statement saying he's not speaking at midday. He's speaking at 8 o'clock. He's had a flight delay. He'll still be here.
Interesting.
So I wonder if he'll comment on it.
This dickhead will get a big payout, and Mike will ultimately lose because you can't do that to people. But what? This guy's a prick.
The footage is insane.
It's the early show with Dino, Jack and Ash. Get up and go.
On Nova 100.